We have embraced autonomy. We demand clarity. But now we must face the most uncomfortable truth. You are a target. Your self-determination is a threat to every system, every marketer, and every power structure built on compliance. The growth philosopher cannot afford innocence. To achieve true freedom, you must not only know the truth, you must know how the lies are built. This is the ethics of self-defense. This is the dark mirror you must look into. The goal of dark psychology is simple: to replace your reality with theirs. The most effective weapon is gaslighting. Gaslighting makes you question your own memory, your sanity, and your perception of events. An executive denies a clear instruction they gave you, forcing you to think, "Wait, did I imagine that meeting?" A partner denies an argument, leading you to believe, "I must be the problem." Your defense is the external log. Document everything that matters: conversations, emails, agreements. Your notes are your anchor to reality. The second tool is guilt-shifting, the masterful art of making you the perpetual victim. The manipulator creates a problem and then convinces you that your reaction to their problem is the real issue. Your boss misses a deadline, but then criticizes you for being too stressed when you point it out. A system fails you, but then blames you for not being patient enough. Your defense is radical self-responsibility. Refuse to accept the blame. State the facts clearly and calmly. Your responsibility is your strength. Their manipulation is their weakness. The third tool, and perhaps the most insidious, is pacing and leading. This technique involves mirroring your words, your body language, and your beliefs to build an illusion of profound connection and agreement. Once they have paced you, making you feel seen and understood, they lead you into their desired outcome. A salesman echoes your anxieties about a purchase, only to transition seamlessly into why their solution is your only option. Your defense is the inner wall. Recognize when someone is agreeing too readily. Maintain an emotional and intellectual distance until their core motive is clear. The master manipulator never uses simple lies. They use ambiguity. They leave loopholes. They speak in double meanings, and they refuse to commit to clear statements. This allows them to deny their intent later and shift the burden of interpretation onto you. The powerful never commit. Your defense is to demand clarity. Force them to rephrase their ambiguous statement into a simple, verifiable yes or no. This simple act disrupts their entire strategy. Knowing these tools is not an invitation to use them for personal gain. The growth philosopher uses this knowledge for ethical defense only. Think of the choice between the Jedi and the Sith. Both know the Force. One uses it for self-control and defense, the other for power and domination. You study the tools of control to make yourself immune, not to become a controller. The moment you use manipulation to bypass another person's free will, you sacrifice your own autonomy. This is your sovereign vow. We will recognize the tactics, but we will always choose clarity, truth, and respect over influence. Your true shield against dark psychology is the Stoic mindset. Manipulators rely on triggering your emotions, fear, status anxiety, or guilt to short-circuit your rational mind. The Stoic knows that these emotions are fueled by external judgments. Your defense is to suspend judgment. Implement the 3-step Stoic defense. 1. Name the emotion. Identify the exact feeling. Is it anger, guilt, or inadequacy? 2. Isolate the trigger. What external statement or action created this feeling? 3. Check controllability. Is the feeling about something you can control? The manipulator is trying to force you to worry about what you can't control. A moment of rational distance collapses the entire manipulative structure. Becoming immune to manipulation comes with a price. You must detach from those who rely on it. You will realize that certain relationships, career paths, and even systems are fundamentally based on these power dynamics. You must be willing to walk away from comfort, status, or profit if it comes with a hidden price tag of control. True autonomy is the separation from toxic power. The growth philosopher chooses peace and clarity over poisoned comfort. You now hold the defensive blueprint of dark psychology. Use it to protect your mind, your relationships, and your sovereign space. Your journey to freedom is defined not by what you acquire, but by what you refuse to allow. Which manipulation tactic have you recognized in your life this week? Share your observation and your defensive strategy in the comments. Join the community that chooses clarity over compliance. We will see you in the next video.